Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the number one YouTube channel for your online earning tricks and tutorials. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, go through my previous videos and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I want us to review another proxy site called Proxy-Seller. And the reason I'm reviewing Proxy-Seller is because they offer static residential IPs at a very reasonable price, because many people have been looking for static residential proxies on my Telegram channel and groups, and so this video is going to help someone somewhere. The reason I review proxy sites and all the other sites I do is for people to have knowledge on various proxy sites, how they operate, so that when they're making decisions, they know which proxies are going to work best in the type of work that they are doing. Now, this is Proxy-Seller. They have various type of brands: IPv4, IPv6, ISP proxies, residential proxies, mobile proxies. So my main interest is ISP proxies, residential proxies, and mobile proxies. So under ISP proxies, I want us to go to, they support various regions. So I want us to go to North America, USA, because most people like having USA proxies. So here you can see that they offer static residential IPs, and the minimum amount can be a single IP is $3. So a single IP for static residential IP is around $3 on Proxy-Seller. This is among the cheapest static residential proxies in the market at the moment. But if you don't have $3 and you have a group of 10 people, you can come here, buy this package of $29, where you're going to get 10 IPs, and each IP will be a static residential IP, and you can be able to share each of the 10 members a single IP or whichever. So you can see as the number of IPs increase, the cost increases, but they are all static, and they support what? They support all protocols: HTTP, HTTPS, and SOX5 protocols. So the next package, the amazing package that they have, is the residential proxies. For now, they're offering a package, a trial package, a 3-day trial package, whereby you just pay $1.99. So these are the plans that they have. You can see the minimum plan is for 1 GB of traffic or bandwidth, and it costs around $3.50. So as usual, the number, as you buy more GBs, the cost increases. And these are the features. They have username, password, and IP whitelist targeting. You can be able to select the state, city, and ISP or the provider. Rotation is, they have even has sticky sessions, and proxy list is unlimited as long as you have the traffic, and threads have no restrictions. So the last important package that they have is the mobile proxy plan here. This is the mobile proxy plan, this one here. So under here you can be able to select, they have 2 plans under mobile: 5G, 4G, and 3G proxy packages. They have dedicated and shared, so just choose whichever you want depending with your budget. Now in this video, I want us to try connecting their ISP proxies and residential proxies. So under ISP proxies, I want us to go to the USA once more. Here I want to show you how to buy an IP here. So if you want to buy an IP here, just click buy. I want us to buy the one here. Purpose, you can say games and surveys, games and what? And surveys, So, and then if you want to buy, you can buy using what? Using cryptocurrencies, or having a balance in your account. For example, my balance is $4, so let me click $4 there. So if you want to buy now and you have a balance on your Proxy-Seller account, you can just double click submit order, and the order is going to be processed on your account very, very fast. So remember, once you buy an IP here, it takes 1 to 3 minutes for your IP to be processed. So as you wait for that, let me show you the residential proxies. I had bought an residential proxy. So this is the plans they have. So the same process. If you want to buy this one, just click buy. it will take the checkout page. My balance is around $1 in my balance here, so you cannot be able to buy. So if I could be having a balance, I would just have selected the balance here, then submit the order. But if you don't have any balance, you can just use one of the options listed here to pay for your order. So once you buy your ISP proxies or residential proxies, go to your profile, click profile at the top right corner here. Once you click profile, come to orders. Under orders here, under orders, remember we have bought ISP proxy and residential proxy. For ISP proxy, if you scroll down, make sure you select it here first, then scroll down, yeah, and you can see the IP that you bought down here. You see, this is the IP that we bought and it's well displayed here, this one. Then for residential proxy, come here down. Once you buy, I had bought like 2 GB initially before my balance got exhausted. So just come down here and set up here. But before setting up for residential, I want us to do the ISP one. So this is the ISP proxy, this one. So I want us to try creating an account with this one. So let me copy, this is the IP, then go to Adds Power, my favorite Antidetect browser, although there are so many others which are coming up. So I want us to create a clean profile. Let me cite ISP Proxy-Seller testing. Once you do that, you scroll down to the proxy section here. You put your proxies. Remember that's also our IP. We are using SOX 5. So if you go here, done, just click OK. This one, ISP proxy, and launch. Click launch. So on the same setup for setting up on Adds Power Antidetect browser, you can use the same setup to set it on any proxy app, either on iOS device or an Android device. The setup is the same. So let's check Word.net for anonymity. Anything above 90% is good for working on any site. So that's how you buy proxies from Proxy-Seller, and that's how you connect to them on Antidetect browser. So this is the proxy that we got. You see, it has 90% anonymity. Let us try to do our opinion edge test. So let me go to opinion edge. This is our opinion edge survey IP test. So we have got a very powerful, unique. So this is we got different network, yeah, a static IP, ISP IP, and miraculous. As you know, if I refresh this page here, if the IP was not strong enough for opinion edge, it could have told me that they are not accepting registrations on my current location at the moment. But for now, yeah, well, once I click opinion edge, it's allowing me to register without telling me about they are not accepting people to register on my location. This is a very proof that the IPs you get from Proxy-Seller, whichever the network, the ISP they provide, they can work on any site without any issue. If you register this site on another site like Atapol or Swagbucks or whichever, you might be surprised on how it works. And I think on my next video, I'm going to use this ISP in creating a survey account on either Swagbucks, LifePoints, or Atapol. I think I have to do that. I'm very curious. So now, the next test I want us to do is to test their Let me delete this one. I want us to test the residential proxy, and also I want to show you how to extract a residential proxy from Proxy-Seller. Now I have shown you how to connect an ISP proxy. Now let's go to residential proxy. And residential proxy, once you have bought your traffic or bandwidth, you scroll down, come here, so enter the name of your IP, so service test, then rotation, always choose sticky. Yeah, once you select the rotation, then authorization depending on your interest, export format, link is the best for me. Country, I want us to use United States as usual. Most people are familiar with it. Then city, I can use California or whichever. Carif. Then the most popular city in California is Los Angeles. Then ISPs, let's use Verizon 5G. Then the format here, I want the format to be in form of IP, in form of what? In form of IP, port, username and password. So once you select all the parameters here, remember the first step is to buy traffic, and you change the plan to sticky. Once you buy the traffic, scroll down and set up this area the way I've done. Once you're done with everything, just click create. So after creating, the next step will be connecting it to an Antidetect browser and seeing how it fares. Oh, sorry. I think the IP has already been created. It's very instant. You can see here. These are the details. Our IP is already here. So we created, you choose region, country, US, state, city, and our ISP. And the session is sticky. So I want us to get our link. So let me get. So this is my IP here, IP, port, username and password. So let me copy it, let me go to, once you click here, it will download here, and at the top right corner, and you're able to access the file using which has your details. So once you do that, go to your proxy, either Antidetect browser or whichever proxy machine you're using. So let's see residential. We connect. So I'm just going to paste my proxy here. So I'm using source 5. So I'm going to paste the details here. Paste everything. You see, everything has aligned itself. It's the same here. This is the file that you have downloaded. So you see, the region matches what you have selected. Once everything is set, click OK. So we are launching this one. So click open. Those are the simplest ways of buying a proxy on Proxy-Seller and connecting it on an Antidetect browser or on any SOX 5 proxy app or whichever proxy app you're using, either on iOS, Android, desktop, or whichever. That's how you extract IPs from Proxy-Seller. Remember, Proxy-Seller is the best proxy site whereby you can be able to get static residential proxies at a very, very affordable rate. And their proxies are very efficient. You see the way I tested the ISP proxy, it was able to open even Opinion Edge. But Opinion Edge is not an optimum site for testing IP quality. An IP may not work on Opinion Edge, but might work well on Atapol. But most IPs which pass Opinion Edge can work on any other site. So for example here, we chose Verizon 5G home internet, and you can see the location matches whatever we chose on our site. Let's go back here. You see all the details here match our actual location, so this shows that Proxy-Seller are genuine and they provide high quality proxies, static and residential proxies. So that's the update I had for you today. I hope someone has benefited from having a site where they can get a static residential IP at a very affordable rate. So guys, thank you for watching, and keep it shocked to my next video.